Coast, brother. You know about that, Demetria? I know you know that one, huh?
Yeah, I know this
Okay.
one.
Hey, give my volume set a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We in here. It's Unfiltered Foolishness brought to you. Ray Styles. Let me start this way. Say this is Music is Life. Brought to you by Unfiltered Foolishness, and we are in the year of 1996. And our backdrop soundtrack for the night is Mr. Tila, 8Ball, and JG was showing up. So let's go on and get in here to these fun facts real quick. 1996, Bill Clinton was elected to his second term, beating out Bob Dole and Ross Perot. Rupert Murdoch entered the 24-hour news business and launched Fox News. MSNBC was launched that year, and Hotmail came online. The toll-free 888 area code went into service that year. For my gamers, the first Tomb Raider video game was released, and the Nintendo 64 went on sale in Japan.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Shit.
Yeah. Independence Day was the most popular movie that year. Also, Tupac released the first ever rap double CD with All Eyes on Me.
Now look at
Dallas
that.
Cowboys won the Super Bowl for the last time and also made their last appearance that year as well. As we say RP, that same year, Mr. Tupac Shakur was shot and killed in Vegas after attending a Mike Tyson through Sheldon fight. And other famous deaths that year was Johnny Guitar Watson and Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh man,
1996.
Johnny Guitar Watson. Oh,
Yes, sir, Johnny Guitar. And that'll bring us in to the end of our fun facts for 1996.
fun fact: Ella Fitzgerald from Virginia, Newport News to be exact. Just threw that out
Okay.
there too.
That's a good note because I did not know that. All right, so 1996 was a really, really, really strong year for rap, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many of the albums that came out that year. Probably a good half of them, probably. But unfortunately, we had to narrow this down to 5. Of course, we probably gonna end up with more than 5 because, like, I got 7, 8 of them numbered already. So, as we get started, I have Miss Demetria in here tonight and Mr. Metro Slim, Carolina's finest, Virginia's finest.
Yes, up. She Virginia fine.
Period.
Psyched.
Period. Don't hate. I am Virginia's finest. 2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. Okay, representing here. All right, well, since you said you didn't struggle that much with rap, cause me and Slim, we struggled because we was really into rap.
Yeah.
We go ahead and let you get in first.
Oh, okay. All right.
She probably gonna breeze right on through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so.
Don't do that. All right. So mines are in order.
Okay, she got an order. Look at her. She ready this week.
Mhm.
So my number 1 for rap is Little Kim, Hardcore. And I like the whole album, to be honest. So, but one of my song favorites is No Time for sure, and Queen's Bitches. And then I have number 2, Foxy Brown, Il Nana. That got a lot of rotation for me as well. But I got Get Me Home as one of my faves. Then I have Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. I actually had the whole album, but you know, I liked all of them. But Can I Live was one of my favorites. Then I got Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Thug Passion, 2 of America's Most Wanted. And last but not least, I have Fugees, The Score, with Fuji La and Ready or Not.
Okay,
Don't
you
side
got
on me like that. Don't side on me like that.
Nah, hey,
Oh man, I'm gonna try
got
to
decent.
not to have too many songs on there, cause I forgot to do my songs for rap till she started. But some of these gonna be easy. I've been had them ready by the time Slim finished. Some of y'all, well, of course I had all of them on the list, but I'm definitely was surprised at the choices.
Oh, which one was surprising to you?
Pretty much all of them.
For
I
real?
definitely wouldn't. Well, maybe I give you hardcore only because you're a female. But as far as albums that year, I would have never picked Kim, Foxy, and y'all know how I feel about that Pac album. I wouldn't have picked that one either. And you said Jay-Z, and what was your fifth one?
Fugees.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick Fugees either. But that's the beautiful thing about having different people who have different opinions and things that stood out to them more so. So that's cool.
Well, you say you wouldn't have picked Fugees either.
I mean, it was a dope album and I had it, but for my top 5 personally, nah. Not me personally. But I ain't mad at nobody who does because it was a solid album. So I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, well.
I ain't mad at it at all. Okay.
Yes.
All right, brother man. So what you got? Well, we can't. I mean, we can slow it down, or we can just go on and breeze through. But yeah, you go ahead, bro.
So mine was kind of. I left some. I ain't gonna lie. I changed up like near the end. I ain't got no order though. Well, the number one, the number one on the list is Outkast. ATLians. That's number one. Number 2, Busta Rhymes, The Coming. 3, I gotta go with, and this was a tough one, but I gotta go with Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. 4, I gotta go with UGK, Riding Dirty. And that 5th one, I hate to leave the ladies off. I gotta go with Nas, It Was Written. I gotta go with Nas, It Was Written. It hurt me to leave Ghostface off. It hurt me to leave Kim and Foxy out. It hurt me to leave. It hurt me to leave both of them out because I like both. I like Lil Kim album and I like Foxy album.
But I kind of understand that y'all left it off. Lil Kim album was a little, whew. It was a little bit more for the female side, if you ask me.
And me honestly, I like Foxy album better than Kim album. A lot of people didn't, but I think Foxy album was better.
Oh no,
I like Foxy better all the way around, man. I like Kim.
Foxy album was better than Kim album. That's just my opinion.
Not hard, maybe not hard, not better than hardcore, man.
That Foxy album was she had some.
I mean, no, I like the album.
She had some shit on there.
She did, but that Lil Kim album, no, baby.
With those mine for the hip hop, of course, I hated I had to leave Ghostface off.
Ghostface.
I wanted Ghost on there. I honestly wanted Pac on there. I thought about him last minute because I like the Pac album.
You had no Pac album on there?
No.
Nah,
neither
one. And I wanted. I like both of the albums for real. Nas was kind of a last minute ad for real. And on top of that, I thought long and hard about Jay-Z too. I thought long and hard about that Reasonable Doubt, but I'm like that every time I heard that feeling it in my head, I'm like, cause that was my shit. I was like, that feeling it and
Feeling It, Brooklyn's Finest,
Friend or Foe. Oh, I didn't even name the song. So on the Outkast,
yeah, I was gonna say name song.
So on Outkast, I went with Jazzy Bell and Elevator. Nas, I went with The Message, Black Girl Lost. I like Affirmative Action too. Busta Rhymes, It's a Party with Janae and that Woo-Ha. Jay, of course, Feeling It, Friend or Foe, Can't Knock the Hustle, just to name a few. UGK, on that Riding Dirty album, I got Murderer and that Diamonds and Wood. And and Foxy and Kim ain't make it, but I had picks for them too. I had Get Me Home from Foxy and Foxy's Bells, and then for Lil' Kim, I had No Time and Queen Bitch.
You had all my songs. Yeah.
No time for fake.
But wait, I can't believe you didn't have Master P, the Ice Cream Man, on there.
I seen him, but I'm not putting Master P over Outkast. I'm not putting Master P over that J album. I'm not putting. But that Busta Rhymes album, that was my shit. That was gonna make the list. That the Coming album, that was gonna make the list. Now, I teetered a little bit between UGK and Master P. I did. But that Murderer, that's my shit. Them boy got off on that. So that's what I got for the rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole lot. The list way longer than that, for real. But we had to squeeze it in, squeeze it down.
Okay, give me a couple. So each one of y'all give me like 2 honorable mentions. I'm trying to get my songs ready for my honorable mention songs.
Okay, well, one of mine would be Master P, the Ice Cream Man, for sure, and Outkast, ATLians.
Okay. What you got, Slim?
Of course, shit, man, I got a bunch. I already said Lil' Kim, Foxy, shit, Pop. I liked the Mobb Deep joint. That's why I said it was just too many, bro. It was just too many. I like Ghostface, of course, the Iron Man, Master P, of course.
That Iron Man went hard.
Yeah.
Is that the album with the Mary song? No. That's later. Ain't it? All I want is you. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think that was on Iron Man.
That was probably like early 2000s.
Was it on Iron Man?
But it's so
so.
sad that
I don't think that was on
we
Iron
made
Man.
it through.
But yeah,
that was on the Woo album.
I think he used it again though. I thought he did. But yeah, those are few of mine. I know that's more than a few, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I had like 7 really albums, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to get the last one, but that's cool. I don't have to do that one. I'd stop at 6. So this 96 is tough for me, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It was so tough because it was like a lot of albums that I had that I had to leave off. So do I want to get my honorable mentions first? Well, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Honorable mentions, because like you said, y'all had the Fugees and Busta Rhymes. That was hard on there. Ghetto Boys with the Resurrections was tough. The Lost Boys, Legal Drug Money, tough.
Yep.
Another one that I liked that I had was the Crucial Conflict album. That
Yeah.
That was hard on there. Of course, y'all heard me playing the Do or Die. Picture This, tough. A slept on album, a lot of people don't remember. That was good that year it came out. Exhibit at the Speed of Light, his first album. That was a dope album. Like you say, Ghost. I thought you was gonna be Woman Heavy too.
Who, me?
Brett had an album that came out that year too. She had an album that came out.
Oh, really?
Yep, Another Tantrum.
I checked the 96 albums on Tidal. I ain't see the Brett.
Yep, the Brett, she had the album Another Tantrum came out that year.
Oh, okay.
That one BG with Chopper City came out that year.
Oh,
yeah, BG
Chopper City came out that year?
Yep.
What? Oh, that probably would have made it up there. Look. They probably would have made my top, but that would have been an honorable mention.
Yeah. And then boy Tigler dropped Pieces of My Mind that year. All right, so I forgot. De La Soul dropped. Stakes is high that year. Okay. With all that being said, number one, I'm Southern heavy for the most part.
I
Pretty
know.
much all of mine was from the South that year. No, I wasn't, but South heavy. Number one, Outkast, ATLies. Had to go with Cast. Number one. The songs I really liked was Elevators and ATLies, right? Number two, they was all hard to put them in order, but number two was Pop. I had to go Pop. But I went with the Machiavelli album on this one. Okay. And boy Brandon, he said he in the chat. He said he get his OBS set up. Well, Machiavelli was my Machiavelli album, which is probably in my opinion, the best Pac album.
Machiavelli was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
That was to me, that's his best all around album.
I like both of the albums.
Me too. Okay,
To
Brandon.
me, well, first of all, the songs I really liked off that album was Hail Mary, of course,
Machiavelli.
White Man's World, Blasphemy, and Bomb First. Those were the songs I really liked off that album. Now, as far as the All Eyes on Me joint, me personally, I always felt that album was overrated because it had too many songs on it. To me, if he would have just taken some of it down and made it a solo CD, a single disc, it would have been, in my opinion, a classic. He had too many songs that were just throwaway songs. He was just trying to get music out there after coming out of jail.
Maybe it's a classic because he was the first one to do a double album too. Maybe that's why,
yes.
Yeah, that's probably why people could.
Nah, that album was good.
That album was
both. And a lot of people say that, but they gripe with it was too much music.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. It was solid.
See, I mean,
if you look at the track list, if you go run that track list, bro,
I'm putting it up right now because to me, a lot of those songs could have been left.
Tupac was on Demon Time when he made All Eyes on Me.
I like the double disc.
Okay, Pat, I'm sorry. Finish your list.
Okay, so that's 2. 3, I had to come in the city. I mean, not the city, but the state. UGK Ride Dirty.
Yeah.
Right. That's a classic.
So what the fuck is up? I got
of course, the number one song, Murder.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Murder. And then my next song was High Life.
Yeah, High Life.
Yeah, Pimp did his thing on that one. That's what.
That Diamonds in Wood though.
Diamonds in Wood was hard.
Swing to that motherfucker there.
And my other joint was One Day. Now, after 3 is when it became super tough for me. I ain't gonna lie. It became hard to pick because it was so many. But I had to go at 4 with the boy Nasir, that it was written.
I'm surprised at that.
Well, that's my favorite Nas album.
You did say that was your favorite album.
Yeah, that's my favorite Nas album. That one and Illmatic. I mean, Stillmatic, I should say.
Yeah. That's 4.
Yeah, that's 4. So, at 4, I mean, for Nas, I had Street Dreams, Affirmative Action, and If I Ruled the World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the joints I really liked on that. And 5, man, that 5 killed me, bro. 4 is one that really did it. But 5, as y'all said, I went Master P, Ice Cream Man, right?
As you should.
I had to keep it sub. But it was hard because I wanted to take Nas off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did.
So you got Jay and Nas like I had.
He didn't even
put Reasonable Doubt on that.
No, he didn't. I was just about to say that.
And it hurt. That's why I said it hurt.
So what's your 5 again?
Outkast.
Yeah.
Machiavelli.
Yeah.
UGK.
Yeah.
Nas. And Master P.
You put Nas over Jay.
I can't.
It hurt.
Reasonable Doubt.
Hold on. What you mean Nas over Jay?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but Jay-Z,
I went with
Reasonable Doubt. I mean, I'm just surprised.
I went with both.
I'm gonna explain why I chose that one, but
I'm surprised.
Off the Master P was Break 'Em Off Some and Bout It Too. Those are the joints, right? Now, the reason why I went Nas because that was my favorite Nas joint. I left Jay off. Honestly, only reason why I left Jay off because I didn't hear it when it dropped. So in '96, honestly, and I'm being all honest, in '96, I didn't like Jay-Z at the time because I was heavy on Pac, and he didn't like Jay. I didn't become a Jay fan until I want to say maybe a year or two later.
Yeah.
That's when I became a Jay fan. But Jay-Z made my sixth spot because I had honorable mentions. Jay-Z was number 6. Of course, my joints off there were Dead Presidents 2, Politics as Usual, Feeling It, and Can't Knock the Hustle. Right?
I can't believe y'all ain't got Brooklyn's Finest. Can I Live?
Me personally, I never liked Can I Live. I've never liked Can I Live. I like what he was talking about. I never liked that beat. Brooklyn Finest was cool, but it was never like my top song. Cause like I like the Evils better than I like Brooklyn Finest.
Yeah, I like the Evils. That's my.
I like 222s better than I like Brooklyn Finest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I like the whole album.
I had 3 of. I had all 3. I had Nas, Jay, and Busta.
You did.
And topped it off with a sprinkle of Outkast and UGK.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
best
my
of
number
both worlds.
And I had 7, right? The 7th one, which is hard for me to leave on too, because I used to listen to that album a lot too, was my boy Short Dog, They Getting It.
Yeah.
Album number 10. It was hard for me to leave that one off. So, with that being said, we can move into R&B. It was hard, man. It was hard getting that one down too. So, let's go ahead and get your R&B list going on, man. You said it's solid.
Yeah, to me.
Solid
to me.
Rock.
Cause baby, that R&B for me, that's all I was about. So my list is in order. And number 1, Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. No favorite song because from 1 to 10, baby, ow, bam. Don't hate, Pat. Don't hate. That girl, that 1 in a Million album, baby, hey, that was a banger. And then my number 2 was New Edition, Home Again. And my songs was Still in Love and How Do You Like Your Love Serve. And then I had Dru Hill, of course. Dru Hill, 5 Steps, Tell Me, and Never Make a Promise. Then I had 112.
Don't do that hot for him. Tell me.
Yeah, they made that junk official, okay? And then I had 112 with Only You and Cupid. Then I had my girls 702. My song is Get It Together. And then I have honorable mentions. I got Keith Sweat.
You started that 702 late.
I did. Because they weren't on there.
Your list was solid.
My list is solid, baby. Then I had for me.
702. Hey, that album was all right.
Yeah.
It's a little shaky.
For me.
See, right on.
And Keith Sweat. And then I had SWV, New Beginnings, for honorable mentions. Y'all got to remember though, I'm a couple of years behind y'all. So y'all probably, that for my teeny bop years, those was the girls. So that's, that's what I was listening to.
You left off one I thought would have made your list, but that's cool.
And what was that?
Hold on,
Well, it didn't make my list. I doubt if it made yours either, Slim. But
I don't know, it might have. You never know.
Well, Tony. They dropped the album that year.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that ain't make mine either.
I figured it wouldn't. That Tony, it has some joints on there. Just wasn't enough to be everything else.
It just wasn't enough for me to power them through who I went with.
Yeah, but can you give me your 5 again, Demetria? Because I'm surprised on some of them.
Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. Okay. New Edition, Home Again. Dru Hill, 112, 702, and
yeah, that 702 got me.
Yeah.
That was the other thing I noticed too. A lot of them albums in '96, a lot of them were named
after that.
Were they like debut? Yeah,
because they was on their first albums.
Mm-hmm.
But that 702 got me. I would have never expected that one.
For you remember what joints was on there?
I went through. I didn't
songs on there.
Stilo.
Yeah.
Get It Together. What was the other one?
Everything else that came out that year. Shh. I don't know, but it's your list.
I'm curious to hear what your list was, Pat.
Oh my list solid.
Oh gosh, here we go.
My list solid.
What's your list?
My for sure solid. Slim already gave his number 1, so let's go on and get it popping.
Yeah, you already know my number 1.
Did you give songs for each one of those albums, or did I just miss overlook?
Yeah, you missed. She
I heard some of them, but it's cool. All right, what you got, brother?
Dru Hill. And I got April Showers, 5 Steps. Those are my joints on there. A few of them, of course, it was way more than that, but I try to keep it down.
I tried, but I couldn't.
I Gotta Live. 1 in a Million. The one I gave my heart to, and of course, 1 in a Million. I got Blackstreet. Let's Stay in Love. Money Can't Buy Me Love. So that's 3, Blackstreet, Aaliyah, and Drew. I got SWV, New Beginning, Use Your Heart, and You're the One. And then last, I got Genuine, The Bachelor. Only When You're Lonely, and Hello. And 112 fell just short. I ended up swapping 112 out to bring Blackstreet in. Because Blackstreet was my group.
What song was on that Blackstreet?
I had Let's Stay in Love, Money Can't Buy Me Love. It was some other ones too. It was some other. He was having
both of y'all surprised me on a couple SWV joints. To me, that album only had like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, it was an honorable mention for me.
I liked it.
Those my girls and all, but
I liked it.
Okay.
So that's me. That's me. That's me right there.
Right on. So my number one probably wouldn't be number one for most people, but I had to. So number one, my guys, I can never go against them. New Edition.
That's it. I ain't mad at you because those my guys too.
I mean, that album was alright, but it's
some tripping. I said when he told me his lyrics, I said, "Where is your New Edition?" Like
that album was alright.
No, it was not. That album was good.
That's fire.
Yo, that's when they reunited too. Reunited. What?
And put all 6 of them on there.
That one old. That one the New Edition that I wanted. That one the old New Edition of the old prior too. No.
Which one you wanted? Because that one had all of them on there.
It had all 6 of them.
No. Y'all talking about the members. I'm talking about the songs. Y'all talking about the members. I'm talking about the songs.
All right, well, for me,
tripping, Pat. He about to listen to that. I'm about to have
the crazy part is
I listened to
my list,
and it still ain't made it.
It wasn't on my list at first. And then I was going through looking up something else, and it showed that the album came out. I was like, hold up,
man,
I missed that. So I was like, if I missed that one, I know I missed some other stuff. So I did end up missing a lot, but ended up going back. So my songs off that one was "Hit Me Off." You Don't Have to Worry.
Hit me out, man. That shit, y'all.
And I'm Still in Love with You.
That How Do You Like Your Love, Sir? What? Tell me. Oh man, I begged for that CD for Christmas, baby, and I got it. I love that.
New Edition. I want all that, but
I'm tripping, brother. Hold on.
Yeah, man, I can't believe. Yeah, I mean, it won't know any heartbreak, but it definitely was. That was good for them.
We're gonna be honest. Overall, it was better than any heartbreak.
Yeah, but any heartbreak though,
it had the biggest smashes.
Yeah,
but as an overall album, that was better than any heartbreak.
I think they did good because everybody got a chance to sing.
Everybody got a chance to shine.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good album.
Slim, you need to go revisit that, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
How you go with SWV over that?
Because the SWV album was a sleeper. Go listen.
Still sleep.
Go back and listen to SWV album.
I did. That's why I didn't make my list.
Yeah, you bugging.
Nah.
It ain't make my list either.
No.
It got an honorable mention.
Y'all talking that New Edition had Candy Rain and all that on there. And I told you, like I said.
Oh, that's for real.
I mean, not Candy Rain, but what's the shit?
Yeah, but that's any heartbreak. This ain't any heartbreak though.
That's what I'm saying. So this album, it was just, it wasn't bad, but it ain't make my list. Not that New Edition album.
I don't know, bro, but keep his on. Number 2. I didn't like his original. For some reason, I didn't like his lead single. And it was a smash. And everybody else loved it. Number 2 was Genuine The Bachelor. I dislike Pony to this day. I dislike Pony. I do not like that song. What everybody do. My joints off there was Tell Me So You Wanna, or Tell Me You Wanna. I forgot. Autocorrect me changing shit, but I had that one. I had Hello, Only When You're Lonely, and World So Cold. Those are my joints off that Genuine album.
Mm-hmm.
3, which is interesting because I was never a huge fan of them like that, but they made good albums. 3, Drew Hill. My joints up there was my favorite. My favorite song by them, period, was on that album was April Showers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had All Alone, In My Bed, and 5 Steps.
We were fine. Yeah, that Drew Hill album was
I ain't
smash.
gonna lie, them boys sung the hell out that song. That 5
Okay.
Steps. All right, 4, Blackstreet, Another Level. Right? Joints off there was No Diggity, Don't Leave Me, My Paradise, Buy Me Love, and Happy Song Tonight.
Oh wow, No Diggity. I thought that's what I was trying to figure out with the Blackstreet. I was like, is No Diggity on there?
Yeah, it was on that one.
Oh, okay.
And number 5.
Aaliyah, 1 in a Million.
No. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, Keith Sweat, brother.
No. Not gonna happen.
Who is it?
But I'm surprised that both of y'all left this one off. Maxwell, Urban Hang Suite.
Oh, what songs was on that album?
Nah, that wasn't going on mine.
I don't know
Something.
I had Jesse Powell ahead of him before I had that.
What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you like. But something, Ascension, Whenever, Wherever, Whatever was my joints off that album.
Was Fortunate on that one?
No. I ended up keeping 3 honorable mentions. Right?
Who you got?
Donnell Jones first album, My Heart.
Babe, I'm surprised you ain't had Donnell. That one the good album?
No.
Oh.
He wasn't his best. His next one was better than that.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm about to say.
I seen that up there. That did not make one go. They won't go on my list.
But it was honorable mention for me. Like, cause I like In the Hood. I like Knocks Me Off My Feet.
Oh,
No
I like
Interruptions.
My Feet.
And I Want You to Know. I really like those songs. Then I had my boy, Case, his first album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Crazy, What's Wrong, Crying Over Time, of course, Touch Me, Tease Me.
Oh. See, I didn't start listening to them, like Case and Donnell Jones till like the late 90s, That's when I started listening.
And then the last one was Mint Condition, Definition of a Band. Then I had You Don't Have to Hurt No More. What Kind of Man Would I Be was my 2 best joints
They
off that
had
album.
2 or 3 songs on that album.
I must admit, I didn't really fool with Mint Condition.
Yeah, a couple joints on there. A couple of them.
The only songs I know are the radio songs.
It was
really
a band,
so you had to actually get into them.
Yeah, it was a band. That was the album where they had the little keyboards and piano and shit.
Tony Braxton's husband was. What Tony Braxton's husband play?
Because Tony Braxton dropped that a year too.
Yeah, what?
Secrets. She dropped Secrets that year.
Secrets came. Why I thought Secrets came out in '97.
No, it dropped '96.
Dropped 96.
Oh, that's what Unbreak My Heart, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had it on there, but I had to take it off.
I don't know why I thought that dropped in '97.
Mm-hmm. Tony Braxton was on there.
Yeah, man.
So y'all ain't like the Keith Sweat album in '96?
Keith Sweat, that Nobody was the John. Nobody.
Yeah, there's a couple joints on there.
And Twisted.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some joints on there, but it didn't make. It just didn't make my list.
He got an honorable mention for me.
She didn't make my list, man. But I mean, hey, man, it's just what we feeling. But out of all these albums, definitely New Edition got the most burn. I don't see how you missed that one.
Yeah, I can't believe that's that one. He told me
that's a negative.
I can't believe that's when he told me that. I was like,
that's a negative
on your list.
That's a negative.
New Edition got all that burn on my joint.
Me too. Yo, when I
said out of all them albums, New Edition, that's a negative.
No, not saying it's their best album, but
I'm saying he said out of all the albums in '96, New Edition got the most burn. No, that's it.
Not even
close. For you, yeah.
Aaliyah got the most burn, but New Edition was definitely second. I ain't gonna lie. That I asked for that CD for
I ain't
Christmas.
even think when I put that Drew Hill album on, when I put Blackstreet album on,
yeah, Drew
Hill album on, that New Edition ain't come. I ain't think about no damn New Edition album.
After New Edition, we probably got the most
Drew
burn.
Hill, Aaliyah, that new. I ain't even think about that.
I did.
Fugees.
After New Edition is probably Case for me. Case and Donnell Jones and Blackstreet. Those are the ones for me. Like Genuine, I really played that around.
Yeah, Genuine came before New Edition on my NY.
I played that when other people would be listening. That's when they wanted Genuine.
Genuine with differences and stuff like that. That's when I started listening to
I didn't really get into Genuine like that until he made 100% his second album.
Yeah, right.
That's when I really got on to
him. Me too.
And that New Edition album, I put Drew Hill album up against that New Edition album any day. Any day of the week.
That's you, brother.
Monday through goddamn Sunday.
That's you.
Yeah, that's definitely you.
I'm
just saying, New Edition got play for me.
Yeah, I mean, I want back.
And Drew Hill got play for me too.
I want back.
Everybody on my list got play.
Yeah.
And
for Music is Life 1996, we're going to sign off. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And we catch y'all next week as we do 1997. Peace.